So, good morning sa inyo, class. I hope naririnig na ako. So, last time, diniscuss ko sa inyo kung ano yung general solution and paano ba natin siya sinasolve. Quick recap lang. Pagka sinabi natin general solution, like what we've discussed last time, this is type of differential equation where makakakita kayo ng arbitrary constants like C1, C2, A, B, C, and so on. And discuss din natin kung paano ba natin kina-classify or ina-identify yung isang type of differential equation, whether it is ordinary or partial. Tapos, kinuha din natin yung kanyang order at saka degree. This time, i-discuss ko sa inyo yung differential equation and its particular solution. So, sige, let's try to solve this. So, a particular solution, sabi dito, so ayan, stands for PS. Makikita niyan sa mga references, PS yung nakasulat niyan, is obtained from a given or derived general solution to a differential equation after assigning given values for the independent variables, that is x and y, in a general solution to know the absolute value of the arbitrary constant or constants. Sa madaling salita, para maintindihan niyo yan, yung difference ng general at saka particular solution is that pag general solution, makakakita kayo ng C1, C2, and so on. Whereas kapag ang sinasolve natin is yung particular solution, merong values yung arbitrary constants. Kaya wala na kayo makikita dapat na C1, C2, A, B, C. Okay? So, this time, we will try to do that. Sa solve natin yung differential equation by finding the values of the arbitrary constants. But before that, before we go on to that, baka kasi ma-encounter nyo yung mga ganitong type of problems. This is a type of problem na ipoprove natin yung isang differential equation. So, again, kapag arbitrary constants, yung nakita nyo sa differential equation, that is a general solution kapag meron, whereas kapag naman wala, that is a particular solution. Try this. Let's try this example number 1 muna before tayo talaga mag-solve ng particular solution. So, example number 1, prove that y, ito yun, is equal to c e raised to 2x is a solution to the differential equation y prime is equal to 2y. Step number 1 na kinakailangan nyo gawin is to label yung initial given. So, solution. Yan. I-label natin class yung y is equal to c e raised to 2x as your equation number 1. Next, i-label natin yung y prime is equal to 2y as your equation number 2. Ayan. After that, syempre, mapapansin nyo, i-prove daw natin na yung y is equal to c e raised to 2x is a solution to differential equation y prime is equal to 2y. And mapapansin nyo, meron dito class y prime. To do that, kinakailangan i-differentiate natin yung equation number 1. So, let's differentiate para mapalabas natin yung y prime din yan. So, that becomes y prime is equal to derivative na to. Anong derivative niyan? So, yung c, constant lang yan. That is c times. Ano derivative nung e raised to 2x? That is 2e raised to 2x. Rewriting that, we will get y prime is equal to 2c e raised to 2x. And let's call this as equation number 3. Ayan. After that, i-substitute natin. Substitute natin yung equation number 1 and equation number 3 na nakuha natin to equation number 2. Since ang pinaprove natin na solution ng y is equal to c e raised to 2x is yung y prime is equal to 2y. Doon natin siya class isa-substitute. Okay? So, rewriting that, you will get y prime is equal to y prime is equal to 2y. Tapos, substituting yung equation number 1 at saka equation number 3. So, yung y prime, palitan natin, that is 2c e raised to 2x, that is from equation number 3, and equals 2 times yung y natin, that is from equation number 1. That is c e raised to 2x. Rewriting that or simplifies, that is 2c e raised to 2x is equal to 2c e raised to 2x. And mapapansin nyo, class, mag-i-equal silang dalawa. Ayan. So, therefore, pwede natin makonclude that y is equal to, so, ayan, y is equal to c e raised to 2x is a solution to y prime is equal to 2y. So, ayan. Pwede nyo, class, i-conclude. So, hindi pa ito, class, yung pagsasolve natin ng particular solution, nagpo-prove lang tayo. Baka kasi ma-encounter nyo ito sa quiz at saka sa exam, at least, alam nyo yung gagawin. Okay? So, kapag ka nagpo-prove tayo ng isang differential equation ng kanyang solution, so, ganito yung steps na gagawin. Okay? So, let's try another example. So, ilan ba to? That is 2. Tapos, ayan. Okay, sige. Another example. This is another example. Sabi dito, number 2. Determine whether the function f of t, so ayan, is equal to c1e raised to t plus c2e raised to negative 3t plus sin t is a general solution of the differential equation d squared f over dt squared plus 2 df over dt minus 3f plus 2 is equal to cosine t minus 4 sin t. So, mapapansin nyo, ipoprove daw natin itong f of t na to para mapalabas natin na talagang siya yung general solution ng given na to. Ang technique, class, na ginagawa ko dyan, kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina, di ba? Yung first given equation, isinasubstitute natin dito sa pangalawang given equation. So, ganun din yung gagawin natin dyan. Ano na ngayon nakalagay dito? This is d squared f over dt squared. Tapos mapapansin nyo, this is df over dt. Tapos mapapansin nyo, this is f. Yung d squared f na yan over dt squared, makukuha nyo yan by taking the second derivative of f of t. Yung first derivative naman, which is yung df over dt, makukuha nyo yan by solving the first derivative of this. And then yung f na to, class, makukuha nyo by simply substituting this. So, ang kinakailangan natin gawin is to differentiate twice yung initial given equation natin. To do that, we will have to differentiate. Solution, isulat nyo lang ulit, class. That is f of t is equal to c1 e raised to t plus c2 e raised to negative 3t and then plus sin t. So, let's call this as your equation number 1. Next, differentiating. Kunin nyo kasi yung first derivative. We will get df over dt is equal to derivative na to. O, review ulit. Derivative of exponential function is still, that is c1e raised to t. Plus, derivative na to, syempre, pagka meron kayo naka-raise sa exponential function, kukunin nyo yung derivative niyan, di ba? That is negative 3, tapos rewriting c2, that is e raised to negative 3t. And then plus derivative ng sin t natin, that is cosine t. O, yan. Let's call this as your equation number 2. Differentiating again para makuha natin yung second derivative kasi yun yung requirement natin dito. We will get d squared f over dt squared is equal to derivative na to, that is c1 e raised to t pa din. And then, eto, pag-combine nyo na yan, plus at saka negative, tapos i-differentiate nyo pa ulit ito. E di, ibababa nyo ulit yung negative 3. That becomes positive 9 c2 e raised to negative 3t. And then, minus sine t. Let's call this as equation number 3. O, ayan. After that, i-substitute natin doon sa equation natin, which is dito. So, medyo mahaba ito, class. So, d squared f over dt squared, hanapin nyo yan, ito yun. So, i-substitute natin yan. So, becomes c1 e raised to t, that is plus 9, c2 e raised to negative 3t, and then minus sine t. O yan, sine t. O, check. Na-substitute na natin dito. O, check. Next, i-substitute nyo, class, dito yung df over dt, which is yung equation number 2 natin. Plus 2 quantity c1e raised to t, then minus 3 c2e raised to negative 3t, and then plus cosine t. And then next, i-substitute natin yung f dito, which is yung equation number 1. That is minus, sub natin, medyo mahaba kasi ito. So, ito nga lang yung mahirap kapag nagre-recording ako, class, wala kayong para tumingin kung may mali ba akong naisusulat. So, that is 3 times yung equation number 1, that is c1e raised to t plus c2e raised to negative 3t, and then plus sine t. O, ayan. Tapos, equals nyo to. Copy nyo yan. Tapos, equals 2 cosine t minus 4 sine t. Sine t. O, ayan. After that, we have to distribute. I-distribute natin to. Expand. I-distribute natin to. Yung tatlo na yan. Tapos, ito pa. Kailangan din natin to i-distribute. Ayan. So, para magawa yan, i-rewrite natin tong una. That is c1e raised to t plus 9 c2e raised to negative 3, and then minus sine t. Medyo nililitan ko lang kasi baka hindi kumasya. Plus 2 c1 e raised to t minus 3 times 2, that is 6 c2 e raised to negative 3t, and then plus 2 cosine t, and then minus, ito naman yung kabila, that is 3 c1 e raised to t minus 3 ulit c2 e raised to negative 3t, and then minus 3 sine t. And then equals nyo na, class, i-copy nyo to, nasa ibaba, that is 2 cosine t minus 4 sine t. O, ayan na. Next, we have to combine like terms. C1, that is 1. C1, hanapin nyo lahat ng merong C1 e raised to t. That is 1 plus 2. Ilan? Kasi yung coefficient na kinakailangan pag-add natin, 1 plus 2, that is 3. Tapos, minus 3, that is 0. So, okay na yan. 0 na yan. Huwag nyo na isulat. Next, hanapin nyo, class, yung merong mga variable na C2 at saka e raised to negative 3t. So, that is 9 minus 6, ilan? The positive 3 minus 3, that is 0 din. So, huwag nyo nang ilagay. Therefore, ang natira na lang dyan is negative sign plus 2 cosine t, and then minus 3 sine t, sub natin, Sub natin. Ayan. And then, equals to, i-equals nyo na dito, class. Nasa dulo na tayo. 2 cosine t minus 4 sine t. O, ayan. And then, lastly, we have two combined like terms. We will get 2 cosine t minus 4 sine t is equal to 2 cosine t and then minus 4 sine t. O, ayan. So, mapapansin nyo, mag-i-equal yan. Therefore, pwede natin i-conclude that, ano nga yun? Ang haba kasi, f of t is equal to C1 e raised to t plus C2 e raised to negative 3t plus sine t is a general solution to, ayan, is a general solution to or of, kahit ano yan, of na lang, is a general solution of d squared f over dt squared. Yan, i-copy na nga lang natin to. Wag na pala, okay na yan. Plus 2 df over dt minus 3 f is equal to 2 cosine t minus 4 sine t. O, ayan. Ito kasi yung conclusion natin. So, kailangan kapag nagpo-prove kayo ng ganito, gusto ko makakita rin ako ng conclusion na ganito. Okay? O, ayan. Perfect. Then, burahin natin to. So, yan. Kapag nagpo-prove tayo ng general solution, ganyan yung gagawin yung process. All you have to do is titingnan nyo lang yung pangalawang equation natin and then substitute nyo yung initial equation natin. Or, kapag merong y prime, syempre, kailangan nyo i-differentiate to once. Kapag naman meron kayong second derivative, kailangan nyo i-differentiate to twice. Okay? So, yun lang. Pero, syempre, punta na tayo dun sa talagang topic natin, which is yung pagsasolve ng particular solution. So, number 3, sabi dito, from example number 2, find the particular solution of f of t is equal to c1 e raised to t plus c2 e raised to negative 3t plus sine t, satisfying initial boundary conditions or IBC at t is equal to 0, f of 0 is equal to 2, and f prime of 0 is equal to 5. Pagka-class, pinagsasolve kayo ng particular solution, most probably ang makikita nyo dyan is yung tinatawag nating initial boundary conditions. Eto, class, yung gagamitin natin, yung mga initial boundary conditions para mahanap natin yung values ng arbitrary constants nyo. So, let's try. Solution. Ayan, isulat nyo, class, yung original equation natin, that is f of t is equal to c1 e raised to t plus c2 e raised to negative 3t and then plus sine t. O, ayan. First initial boundary condition natin is ito, yung t is equal to 0. Therefore, we have to substitute that dito sa equation natin. And kapag sinubstitute nyo yan, makukuha nyo that f of 0 is equal to c1 e raised to 0 plus c2 e raised to negative 3, 0 plus sine t magiging sine 0. Simplify, we will get f of 0 is equal to c1 na lang to kasi ito 1 na lang to. And ito 1 na lang din to. What about yung sine? 0 na to. Oh, nakuha. Diba sa Cartesian plane, ang sine 0 natin is equal to 0. Yung cosine 0 natin, that is 1. And anything na erase natin sa 0 is equal to 1. Kaya naging 1 yung e raised to 0 na yan. That becomes C1 plus C2. And then, syempre, meron tayong pangalawang initial boundary condition, that is f of 0 is equal to 2. Palitan natin to, class, ng 2. This now becomes 2 is equal to C1 plus C2. Solving for C1, ilipat nyo yung C2 sa kabila, you will get 2 minus C2 is equal to C1. Let's call this as equation number 1. Next, gamitin natin yung pangatlong initial boundary condition natin that f prime of 0 is equal to negative 5. So, all we have to do is to differentiate this para makuha natin yung f prime of 0 and then isubstitute natin yung 0 sa lahat ng t. So, rewriting ulit, f of t is equal to c1 e raised to t plus c2 e raised to negative 3t plus sin t. Ano ba? Ayan. Differentiating, you will get f prime of t that is equal to C1 e raised to t minus 3 C2 e raised to negative 3t and then plus cosine t. After that, kuhanin natin yung f prime of 0 is equal to C1 e raised to 0. Palitan nyo lahat ng 0 yung mga t. Negative 3 C2 e raised to negative 3 times 0 plus cosine 0. Palitan nyo class yung f prime of 0 nyo ng negative 5. And then ito, 1 na to, tsaka ito. And then ito, cosine 0, sabi sa inyo, 1 na rin to. Therefore, this is negative 5 is equal to C1 minus 3 plus 1. Ayun, C2 pala, kulang. That is 3, C2, and then plus 1. Substitute natin. Lagay ko dito. Let's call this as equation number 2. Next, substitute equation number 1 to equation number 2. That is, negative 5 is equal to C1 minus 3, C2 plus 1. Kunin nyo kasi equation number 1 nyo. Palitan nyo class lahat ng C1 ng 2 minus C2. That is negative 5 is equal to 2 minus C2 minus 3 C2 plus 1. So, ayan, pinalit natin class dito yung mga C1 natin. Simplify, we will get negative 5 is equal to 2 negative C2 minus 3C2, that's negative 4 C2, and then plus 1. Combine like terms, ito, ilipat nyo sa kabila, and then yung constant, ilipat nyo dito sa right side. This now becomes 4. C2 is equal to 2 plus 1, and then plus 5. Therefore, 4 C2 is equal to 8. Divide both sides by 4. So, makakancel to. You will get C2 is equal to 2. O, ayan. Meron na kayong value ng C2. Next, dito tayo. Kung meron na kayong value ng C2, using equation number 1, isubstitute nyo yung value ng C2, kung yung equation number 1, ito yon. Therefore, 2 minus 2 is equal to C1. Therefore, C1 is equal to 0. Tandaan nyo, class, ito yung general solution nyo. Kasi merong arbitrary constant pa yan. Para mahanap natin yung particular solution, isa-substitute natin dyan yung value ng C1 at saka ng C2. So, yan yung sinasabi sa inyo kanina. Therefore, f of t is equal to, ang value ng C1, that is 0. 0 e raised to t plus C2, that is 2 e raised to negative 3t, and then plus cosine t. O, ayan. Minus 3 pala yun. Minus 3. Ay, hindi. Wala pala yan. Wala palang sumba ko nakatingin. That is, ito pala. Ito yung general solution natin. So, kung ba nakuha yan? Doon sa derivative. plus C2 na yan, class. Plus C2, syempre, i-substitute natin value ng C2, that is 2. Yan. Simplify further, you will get f of t is equal to 0 na to. 0 na yan. Matitira is positive 2e raised to negative 3 and then plus cosine t. So, eto class ngayon yung inyong particular solution. Ito yung inyong particular solution. O, ayan. So, ayan. Ay, teka, ano ba to? Ito kasing general solution. Bilugan ko na nga. So, kung ba nakuha yung cosine? O, dito ko pala class nakuha. This is not cosine. This is sine. Kinukuha ko yung derivative eh. Doon ako nakatingin sa derivative. This is sine t. O, yan. Again, all you have to do is to use the initial boundary conditions para makuha natin yung value ng arbitrary constants doon sa general solution natin. And then after that, pag nakuha nyo na yung value ng C1 at saka C2 or any arbitrary constants, isa-substitute natin doon sa general solution nyo para makuha nyo yung particular solution. So, ganun lang. Okay? So, another example tayo. Finding the differential equation naman by elimination of arbitrary constants. So, marami kasi tayong way para mahanap natin yung particular solution. So, example, eliminate arbitrary constants a and b from the equation y is equal to a e raised to negative 2x plus b e raised to negative 3x to solve the particular solution. Kasi, hindi lang naman minsan hindi kayo bibigyan ng initial condition, but rather you will have to just eliminate yung arbitrary constants na present dito sa equation nyo, which is yung A at saka yung B. So, gagamit tayo ng elimination method by sa algebra. All we have to do, syempre, ililabel natin first, solution. Let's label y is equal to a e raised to negative 2x plus b e raised to negative 3x as equation number 1. Kung ilang class nyo nakikita yung arbitrary constants, ganun din karaming beses nyo i-differentiate yung equation nyo. Since meron kayong 2 arbitrary constants, so i-differentiate natin siya twice. Okay? So, let's try. Y prime is equal to magiging negative 2a e raised to negative 2x na to, and then ito negative 3b e raised to negative 3x na to. Let's call this as equation number 2. Next, differentiating again, you will get y double prime is equal to positive 4a e raised to negative 2x plus 9 b e raised to negative 3x. Let's call this as equation number 3. After that, gamit tayo ng elimination method sa algebra. So, pag-combine ninyo equation 1 and 2 to eliminate a, and then pag-combine natin yung equations 2 and 3 to eliminate a also. So, sa tingin nyo, paano gagawin natin sa equation 1 and 2 para ma-eliminate natin yung a? Mapapansin nyo, you will have to multiply i-multiply nyo sa equation number 1 natin. So, yung may mga bilog stands for equation. Pumultiply nyo equation number 1 sa 2 and then ipa-plus nyo sa equation number 2. To do that, you will have 2 times. I-rewrite nyo yung equation number 1. That is y is equal to a e raised to negative 2x plus b e raised to negative 3x. O, ayan. Multiply. You will get 2y is equal to 2a e raised to negative 2x plus 2b e raised to negative 3x. And then, i-add natin yung equation number 2. That is, y prime is equal to negative 2a e raised to negative 2x minus 3b e raised to negative 3x. So, i-add nyo yan. Mapapansin nyo, pag in-add nyo yan, makakancel to tong a natin. And yun yung main objective natin. Pag addin nyo, you will get 2y plus y prime is equal to, what is 2 minus 3? Teka nga, bakit ba negative kasi yan? Hindi ito class negative. Mamamali kayo. So, alisin nyo yung negative. Alisin natin negative. So, kung hindi negative yan, positive yan. So, alisin natin. Hindi yan negative. Hindi yan negative. Positive yan. Ayan, tama. So, alisin din natin ito. Positive, yung original given dyan. Kaya pala. So, positive. Ayan. So, okay. So, recap ulit. I-multiply natin sa 2 yung equation number 1 and then i-add natin yung equation number 2 para ma-eliminate yung A. So, ganun pa rin. Wala naman nagbago. Inalis lang natin negative sa negative 3 kasi yun yung nasa given. So, what is 2 plus 3b e raised to positive 3x? That is 5b e raised to 3x. Ayan. Let's call this as equation number 4. Ayan. Next, i-combine natin yung equations 2 and 3 naman. So, paano kaya natin ma-eliminate yung A dito? So, ang i-multiply naman natin sa 2 this time is yung equation number 2. Sa 2 pa din para maging negative 4. And then, i-add natin para mag-0 yung arbitrary constant A natin na yan. So, 2, i-multiply natin sa equation number 2 and then i-add natin sa equation number 3. Ayan. So, kunin nyo, that is 2 times y prime is equal to negative 2a e raised to negative 2x plus 3b e raised to 3x. O, ayan. Multiplying, you will get 2y prime is equal to negative 4a e raised to negative 2x plus 3b e raised to 3x. And then, i-add natin yung equation number 3. Kunin na natin to. Tama naman. Copy ko na lang. Ayan. Tapos, pag addin nyo yung dalawa na yan, you will get 2y prime plus y double prime. And mapapansin nyo, makakancel na tong a ulit na yan. Is equal to, pag addin nyo yung dalawa, you will get what is, pag addin nyo yung dalawa, that is 6 plus 9, 15 ito. Pero, ito, distribute dito, that is 2y prime, correct. Ito, that is negative 4, correct. And then ito, positive 6 ito. So, kulang. Ayan. Pag addin nyo, that is 6 plus 9, that becomes 15b e raised to 3x. So, ayan. Let's call this as equation number 5. And then after that, meron na kayong equation 4 at saka equation 5. Dito tayo sa kabila. Pag-combine na natin yung dalawa na yan. Dito tayo. Sa totoo lang, ayoko nagre-recorded kasi mahirap makita yung mga mali. Pero pag face-to-face, nakikita natin agad. Pero ayan, okay lang naman. Ang main objective naman natin sa equation number 4 at saka equation number 5 is to eliminate yung arbitrary constant b. So, saan natin i-multiply? I-multiply natin sa negative 3 yung equation 4 para maging negative 15 yan. So, negative 3, i-multiply natin equation number 4 and then i-add natin equation number 5. So, gawin natin, negative 3 times 2y plus y prime is equal to, ito na, 5b e raised to 3x. Multiplying, you will get negative 6y minus 3y prime is equal to negative 15b e raised to 3x. And then i-add natin yung equation number 5, that is 2y prime plus y double prime is equal to 15 b e raised to 3x. So, pag combine niyo yan, mapapansin nyo, makakancel na itong b. This now becomes, combined like terms, you will get negative 6y minus y prime and then plus y double prime is equal to 0. Rewriting that in order, y double prime minus y prime minus 6y is equal to 0. Ito class yung inyong particular solution. So, this is another method kung paano makakapag-solve ng particular solution. O, ayan. Ito yung inyong particular solution. So, ayan, ganyan lang. Meron tayong isa, yung example natin, merong given initial boundary condition. Yung isa naman is i-eliminate lang natin yung arbitrary constants para makuha natin yung particular solution. So, I will be sending the copy of this para kahit paano meron kayong reviewer. So, ayan class. So, mag-add pa ako ng isang example na madali lang para kahit paano maliwanagan na talaga kayo. So, example number 5. So, sabi dito, find the particular solution of the differential equation dy plus 7x dx is equal to 0. Tapos, given that y of 0 is equal to 3. O, ayan. I-move natin. Solve particular solution. Lagay natin. Ayan. So, first step na ginagawa natin, kagaya last time na discuss ko sa inyo sa general solution, kung paano ginagawa natin doon, ganun din dito. Ina-isolate natin class yung variable x sa variable y. So, meron doon kayong given equation na to, ihanapin natin yung particular solution given yung initial boundary condition na to. So, first step, ilipat nyo sa kabila ito. This now becomes dy is equal to negative 7x dx. And paano nung ginagawa natin kapag naghahanap tayo ng general solution? Nung ginagawa natin dito, itinetake natin yung integral ng both sides. Taking the integral of both sides, you will get y is equal to negative 7x squared over 2 and then plus c. Papansin nyo class, meron siyang arbitrary constant. Therefore, ito yung kanyang general solution. Ayan. And then using initial boundary condition, y of 0 is equal to 3. So, yung lahat ng x, palitan yung 0, that is y is equal to negative 7. 0 is squared over 2 and then plus c. Pero syempre, ito, yung y na to, since pinalitan natin ng 0 lahat ng x, let's call this as y of 0. Tapos, meron tayong given that y of 0 is equal to 3. O, ayan. Simplify, you will get 3 is equal to 0 na to. 0 na to yung kabuuan na yan, plus c. Therefore, c is equal to 3. And, sabi ko sa inyo, pag meron akong general solution, all you have to do is to substitute the value of the arbitrary constant do sa general solution para makuha yung particular solution. Therefore, y is equal to negative 7 x squared over 2 plus 3. Ito class yung inyong particular solution. Ito yung particular solution. O, ayan. Ganyan lang. Ganyan lang class mag-solve ng particular solution. Recap lang tayo. You have two ways para makapag-solve ng particular solution. Namely, number 1, by using the initial boundary conditions na given sa inyo. And the other one is by elimination of arbitrary constants. So, kung ilang constant yung present doon sa ating general solution, ganun din karaming beses nyo siya i-differentiate. And then, magpe-perform lang kayo ng elimination method. Okay? So, proceed na kayo doon sa next topic, which is yung separable variable.